means is very clearly if I will write my angle of incidence is equal to C and angle of refraction is 90 degree. Clear? So this is the situation. I can tell it is a critical angle. You know always angle is take through the normal. So this is my angle of incidence, and if the refracted ray making a 90 degree with my normal, so this angle of incidence is nothing but this is a critical. Okay, and I can tell it is a critical angle creation. Clear to you? Okay. So I hope students you are understanding the concept. Okay, so please very carefully you have to understand the concept, not like that normally you will listen the story and you will cover it, because in physics it is very much important to understand the concept. Clear? Okay. Now what we will do, student? We will put the formula, means we know Snell's law, sin I by sin r. That is very simple, which we know, that is mu is equal to sin I by sin r. Okay, which already I have taught you. So as the medium is going from where to where? Glass to air. Very simple. We are moving from glass to air. Always normally we are moving from air to glass. But here we will move glass to air. What is my I? I is nothing but C. I, in place of I can write C. In place of R I can write 90 degree. Sin 90 is 1. We already know. So it is sin I. So now this I can write in another manner. If you want to know principle of reversibility, what is that, student? GA is nothing but 1 by mu of AG. You know very well. So I can review this like this, and I can put, instead of GA, I can write my sin I is equal to 1 by A mu G. This concept is also right. If you want to, sorry, sin C it is, right? Already I we have taken C. So this is a very simple formula for critical angle, and sometimes some books it is written that is sin C is equal to 1 by mu. Okay, you see. Sometimes it is written critical angle is equal to 1 by C. Yeah. Now we will move to the student some condition what I will consider when you will show the TIR, means total internal reflection. How you can see TIR? Total internal reflection, not refraction. Okay, so first case I will consider, suppose my angle of incidence is greater than critical angle. Okay, let us not start with greater, let us consider with a smaller. So if my angle of incidence is smaller than critical angle, what do you know? You know, see the diagram. What is that? My incident angle is starting from denser medium. Some ray will be bent, some ray will be go out. Means what? If your angle of incidence is less than critical angle, you will see two phenomena. One is reflection, another is refraction. Because some ray is coming this side, means here suppose this is a denser medium, this is the rarer medium. So at this position what happened? This is a surface you consider x1. At this position it changes its medium, so it is a refraction phenomenon. It does not change its medium, so it is a reflection phenomenon. Okay, second case, let us check it out. If I is equal to C, means angle of incidence is equal to the critical ray. Again you take xy, again you draw one normal, when you take incident ray. Here is the situation, when angle of incidence is equal to critical angle, then what happened? The ray will fall on the surface. So this is nothing but critical angle. Okay, when ray is not changing its medium, you cannot say it also coming to the same, but it is just lying on the surface. So this is a refracted phenomenon, and here you can tell it is a critical angle situation. Now case 3, when angle of incidence is greater than critical angle. Clear? Again I will draw a diagram for you. So this is a normal, so have a habit, draw in dotted line, not in solid. Okay, now again the ray is coming from denser medium, no problem. Then this is a situation when you will see the ray is reflected back in the same medium. This is the incident ray, student. This is the reflected ray. So one situation when you will see that the instant the ray is going through denser medium and reflected back to the denser medium, this is a situation TIR, total internal reflection. So here the word comes TIR. So what is TIR? So So to understand TIR, first you have to understand what is the condition for TIR, means total internal refraction. What is that? First is that the ray travel, this is a condition for total internal refraction. The ray travel from denser to rarer medium. First condition. The ray is travel from denser to rare medium. Second condition, student, what is that? Angle of incidence should be greater than critical angle. If you will satisfy these two conditions, then only you can see the concept of TIR. Otherwise, it is difficult for you to see TIR. So now what is TIR? In the book, long definition is given. So please learn that definition. But now I will understand you what is TIR. You will write, when a ray of light, please listen carefully. When a ray of light travel from denser medium is incident on the surface, that is XY, at angle of incidence greater than critical angle. This you have to mention. The angle of incidence greater than critical angle, then the ray is totally reflected back to the denser medium. I will repeat the definition, student. When an incident light traveling from denser medium, it incident to the surface XY, at the angle of incidence greater than critical angle, which is you have to mention, then the ray of light reflect back to the denser medium. This is known as TIR. So what is the true condition for TIR? The ray should travel from denser to rarer. Always they used to ask this concept, student. And second, angle of incidence is greater than critical angle. So one beautiful diagram given in your book, student. You please try to draw this diagram, student. This one. Three conditions they have shown, which case what I have told you. This is the condition when angle of incidence is less than critical angle. It is refracted and reflected. Again, when it is surface, it is critical. And third case is when greater than angle of critical angle, it is TIR. You can write this is the situation of TIR. So you can understand this concept. TIR has lot of application in day-to-day life, student. So many diagram is given in your book. See, this is the angle through 90 degree. You will see, and what is the application when you deviate angle 90 degree. The application you will learn. Clear? To making a many application is given your students. See, these are the application 180 degree. So what is the 180 degree angle TIR? It is used for making binocular camera. So normally they will ask in the examination, make a angle, take a prism having light from through 180 degree, and what is the use of that? You will write it is used for binocular camera preparation. And third, you see many thing is given. This is the angle diagram, student. TIR. See this is very carefully. The total internal reflection through each is angle 60 degree. So you can draw this diagram 60 degree. Then again for 90 degree, 30 degree. So please try to draw and remember all this concept, student. All this concept. This all diagram is very useful to you, which you have to remember. Now I will come through the uses. What is the application of total internal reflection? So first application is, student, optical fiber. And this optical fiber is a thread-like structure, thread-like structure used in navigation for transmission of current. Because you know, optical fiber in optical fiber, the loss of energy is very less, or you can say negligible. That's why normally we are using optical fiber for navigation in shipping. Second, for making toys. You can use the optical fiber for making toy. So these are the some very simple application which you have to remember. Okay. Now one difference is given. What is the difference between normal reflection and TIR? Right. This is also very interesting. Means we always know in from junior classes that is reflection, right? But now we are studying about total internal reflection. So what is the difference between reflection and total internal reflection? What is that, student? First you have to remember that intensity, what is that? The entire light is reflected. Okay, not reflected here, not reflected here. The entire light is reflected. Clear? Second point, loss of energy in reflection, no loss of energy in TIR, which is very much important. Okay, this is the condition. It is basically when it is fall on the plane surface. This is the condition that light should travel from denser to rare. So these are the concepts, student, you have to remember. So please remember this concept, and after that we will move to the other topic of the optics, that is light, that is lens. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any doubt, please ask.